Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our NIV Daily Bible Study. So, this is the NIV Daily Bible, and it is the entire Bible split up into 365 daily readings. Every single day, we have a portion from the Old Testament, we have a portion from the New Testament, and we have a portion from either Psalms or Proverbs, so that if you tune in every day, you will have read the entire Bible this year. Unlike a lot of devotionals that bounce around the Bible, this is going consecutively through the Old Testament and the New Testament at the same time. So yesterday we left off in Exodus. Today we are picking right back up in Exodus. Yesterday we left off in Mark. Today we're picking right back up in Mark. So I know there's a lot of Bible studies and people are just kind of reading whatever they feel like reading. That's not what we're doing here. We are reading all the way through the Bible. We just are reading the Old Testament and the New Testament at the same time. Every day we also have a portion from either Psalms or Proverbs. That's the only thing that kind of bounces around, but it doesn't bounce around. It just alternates between Psalm and Proverbs. So today we're reading Psalm 22, and then tomorrow we're going to read Psalm 23, right? So it's kind of, it goes in order still. It'll just go back and forth between Psalms and Proverbs. So I want to highlight that because there are a lot of TikTok Bible studies now, but this is a reading plan, and we are reading entirely through the Bible. Hey, Sydney, how's it going? Glad you made it, even though we're at a super random time. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. We're getting started in the Old Testament portion for today is Exodus chapter 22, verse 1 through chapter 24, 18. So again, you guys do not skip this Old Testament portion. It might seem a little bit long and boring, but it's crucial to understand the Old Testament and the rules of the Old Testament so that when Jesus comes along, you're going to understand the cultural implications of what he is doing and why it's so bold and why it's so daring, because you need to understand the culture, which is the foundation of the culture is laid in the Old Testament, specifically in Exodus. So it might seem boring to read all of these rules, but it is important to understand the culture, the Jewish culture, okay? Sorry. So getting started here, Exodus chapter 23, laws of justice and mercy. Do not spread false reports. Do not help a wicked man by being a malicious witness. So this one seems self-explanatory, but you guys, it can be so tempting when your friend comes to you and says, help me out with this. I just need you to say this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not follow the crowd in doing wrong. When you give a testimony in a lawsuit, do not pervert justice by siding with the crowd, and do not show favoritism to a poor man in his lawsuit. If you come across your enemy's ox or donkey wandering off, be sure to take it back to him. If you come across your enemy's ox or donkey wandering off, be sure to take it back to him. One of the things that God likes to repeat in the Bible is bless those who curse you. Pray for your enemies. Vengeance is the Lord's. It is not yours. So if you see your enemy's donkey wandering off, you see something bad happening to your enemy, don't just take advantage of it. Do the right thing, even if it's your enemy. So if you come across your enemy's ox or donkey wandering off, be sure to take it back to him. If you see the donkey of someone who hates you fallen down under its load, do not leave it there. Be sure you help him with it. So he's saying, don't even just turn the other cheek and ignore it. He's saying, go and help the person who hates you. They might hate you for no reason. But if you see them struggling with their donkey on the side of the road, don't just leave them there and say serves them right. Go and help them. Even the person who hates you, even if they hate you for no reason. Do not deny justice to your poor people in their lawsuits. Have nothing to do with a false charge, and do not put an innocent or honest person to death, for I will not acquit the guilty. Do not accept a bribe, for a bribe blinds those who see and twists the words of the righteous. Do not oppress an alien. You yourselves know how it feels to be aliens because you were aliens in Egypt. I'm going to highlight this one again. Do not oppress an alien. An alien is an immigrant, a foreigner in your land. Do not oppress a foreigner in your land. Do not oppress an alien, you guys. Do not oppress an immigrant, okay? Sabbath laws. For 6 years, you are to sow your fields and harvest the crops. But during the 7th year, let the land lie unplowed and unused, and let the poor among your people get food from it, and the wild animals may eat what they leave. Do the same with your vineyard and your olive grove. Okay, every 7th year is supposed to be your year of rest. This is an act of faith. You trust that God is going to provide enough for you in the 6th year to last you through the 7th year so that you are resting. I love this. I did this, you guys, and God pulled through for me. It was amazing. It was miraculous. It was beyond my wildest dreams or wildest understandings, because God kept telling me to not pick my business back up and to focus on this Bible study and focus on this whole prayer thing. And for the life of me, I could not understand it, because I had a very successful business. And I was like, God, this is insane. Why do you want me to give up this thing that I have invested so much time and energy and money into, that I'm really good at, that I love, that makes good money? Why are you forcing me to let that go and rest and do this Bible study? Like, I couldn't comprehend it for the life of me, but the way that God has just done miracle after miracle in my life because I rested in him has been like mind-boggling. I can't even comprehend it even still to this day. So I want to encourage you guys